money that teams have, because I certainly did not dick up all the bounty values last
No,
night.
it's okay. Listen, it's going to be fine. You know, Navi, they've only got 800 left, but that is before bounties. Okay, listen.
Okay.
They're going to get some extra money, some extra moonbucks. All right? Mr. President is mad for OG, apparently. Yeah, he's on the Necrophos, so he is, in fact, standing in.
So if these guys don't die for 12 minutes, I believe, then they get the reward.
Yeah, and they said PL for Seneko for Navi. So, all right, we have our first bounties, and, of course, both of these teams, they've done a lot of the bounties, especially OG. So, Mr. President right now worth 250 moonbucks. There's plenty more to work with, obviously. There's a lot of bounties.
50.
Yes, 350. Okay, cool. So we have a lot of money coming out potentially if they can get 12 minutes without any deaths on those heroes. Necrophos pretty easy to keep alive. He has Death Pulse. He has Ghost Shroud.
Yeah,
PL
and they have
also
a Shadow Demon too.
Yes.
So they can actually defend him. So basically, both teams need to make a lot of money because after winning the set, they will get a Moonbuck infusion. Just a small amount, maybe. We're still trying to decide to make sure the balance is okay, but they'll get a Moonbuck infusion going on towards the regional finals. So hopefully for each team that they can win their games, make a lot of cash.
All right.
And apparently someone decided to double the bounties without my consent. How dare you?
Purge is upset. Purge is getting angry.
How dare you?
How dare you indeed. Babuka making the call. I'm not good at politics. There's just some nice all chatting going on. So yeah, like we mentioned though, this is going to be the the first round of the playoffs, and the winner of this will move on to play up against Team Liquid in a best-of-5 series, I believe. And that is going to be huge because, again, Liquid already doing really well in this tournament. Of course, they haven't lost a single game, as far as I know.
And they're wealthy. Them and EG both, actually. There's a lot of really rich teams.
They're very wealthy. And Liquid, of course, is not an easy team to beat, as I'm sure many of you know, in this current meta, in this current patch. In fact, just in general for Dota 2. So,
what a sick block here. Jarek's walking back to help S4 out, so it's going to be a mid-bad versus Viper.
Yeah.
And that means the President, the Necrophos, is going to be in a 1v1 versus Underlord. That actually makes a lot of sense. He probably shouldn't die there.
Yep.
Whereas on the other side, Crystallize on Phantom Lancer is actually going to be aggro dual lane, possibly tri-lane.
This is going to be tough for him. He does have the Doppelganger, or he will have it rather later on into the game. But for now, it is going to be Dendi getting chased down by S4. So yeah, S4 is in the mid lane. He's on the Viper, but Roger's going to come in. Burrow Shriek is ready. S4 is already stacked up 5 or 6 napalm stacks, but he will back himself away instead. Doesn't want to get Burrow struck, so he will get out of that situation for now. But again, like you mentioned, this aggro tri-lane, they're going to try to make it go into Crystallize. No, Fly decides not to go for the disruption. They do have Jerax here, so he will have Impale. Plus, they went for the Lunar Blessing, so maybe they slow these down.
You don't want to initiate like this anyways, even if they do land the stun. He's just going to use Doppelganger immediately after the stun. So at this point, they're just going to try to focus as much as they can on denies. Now that the creeps are spawned, it would be great for Fly to back off and do a side pull, but I think they're thinking too much about getting kills.
Yeah, they're getting aggressive. Shackles will come out. Seneko, the rotation from Roger. There's the disruption. No tail in trouble. He's going to try to run. He will get out in time. No follow-up really coming in from Navi. Again, level 1 Burrow Strike's not the best at securing a kill in the beginning of the game. So now it's a tri-lane versus tri-lane. They're going to go again. The Impale will come in, but the Burrow Strike nicely timed. No tail still in trouble. There's the Spirit Lance. It's going to be first blood for Roger going the way of Navi. So again, this aggro tri-lane not off to the hottest start here.
Yeah, it's a really strong tri-lane. Sand King with Shadow Shaman and Phantom Lance are certainly better than Shadow Demon Luna tri-lane here, and even Fly going to get in trouble now.
Yeah, he will disrupt himself. No tail running back in, still level 1, so no usage of that Lucent Beam, and Fly in trouble. They will get off a nice Nyx stun, but it's not going to be enough as Roger, he will trade his life away, but again, another kill going to Navi at the start of this game.
Yeah, not bad for them. And it is a try versus try situation, so in terms of bounties are concerned, this is very good for OG because they have a higher chance of killing the PL, I think, than the 1v1 lanes going in Navi's favor. But in terms of the whole winning the game thing, that's also a little bit left to be decided. It looks like Viper is losing slightly to Battle.
They're going to go for an Impale play. Seneko wants to get to this double damage route. Instead, S4 will grab it, and S4 will secure the kill on Seneko. So very good rotations. He did take the bounty rune at least, so there's that for Seneko.
But he does get to double the DD on S4. That's a really good advantage here. That should allow him to actually get most of the denies if desired. Or he could save it up and go for kills when he actually does end up diving on Dendi.
This is such a weird matchup, Viper versus Batrider, but it makes sense for S4. This is one of his favorite heroes, obviously. And
yeah, and Viper can resist the magic damage that S4 does with Batrider, but he's a little bit immobile himself. So Viper's not as good at trading as he used to be.
Yep.
He kind of needs a lot of levels of poison attack for that to work. So I'm not sure if this will feel too safe for Dendi, but it looks like he's certainly a bit on the back foot. Feels a little bit unsure of safety.
But even if he gets off to a bad start, remember that this is the change to Vipers. The Nethertox now allows you to farm a lot more rapidly.
That's true.
Something to consider. Meanwhile, Roger thought about getting impaled by Jerax, but he doesn't throw it out in the end, so they will just look at each other, throw up an Ether Shock on one hero. There's the Lucent Beam. They need an impaled. Disruption will follow instead. Good burrow strikes, so JerAx can't set it up. The Shackles will come in and now Fly's in some trouble. The Centaur Conqueror Stomp, he's getting involved. It was a neutral creep. Now JerAx in trouble. Dendy's rotating in. The Spike Carapace, is he going to live? He will not. Dendy will secure the kill. It is 2-0 for Na'Vi, and again, another great fight coming out. They might even find No Tail. They don't have enough mana for Shackles. They need burrow strike. He just makes it away. The burrow strike was literally maybe 0.2 seconds too late there, so he will escape the clutches of Na'Vi, but that is still another great fight for them.
Yeah, that was very dangerous. TP's back to his tower, though, so he actually doesn't lose much other than the cost of the mana, the TP itself. So looking kind of iffy there for OG on the bot lane, but at least in their safe lane, Effie and Matt is doing a great job, but 25 last hits on him versus the Underlord's 20, so they're trading about evenly. And yeah, at this point, Underlord's just going to most likely cut the creep wave here.
Yeah, he's going to get behind it. He has the level 2 Firestorm. He sees the wave. He will drop this down, tank it up, and Matt should still be fine. He should be able to get plenty of last hits still. He's actually top in the CS chart, but again, Roger has an Invis Rune bottom, maybe looking for a setup here. We'll see.
I mean, I feel like that's, at this point, this lane is very difficult to win, and that's going to really hurt OG in the long run. All right, check the map. There are 4 wards on the map.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, No Tail's going to get dropped, but yeah, four wards for OG. Now, what's the ruling here? How long do you have to...
It's basically as soon as I type it,
okay.
And they do have the advantage.
Looking it up, but that sounds correct. 2 and 20 minutes, War of the Wards. So yeah, they essentially... You have more, you complete the challenge. Purge making the official ruling. Well done, Purge.
It was very difficult to look at that map and count the little dots. It's almost like that bounty was a freebie and maybe shouldn't be doubled if they win.
Purge is getting upset, guys. I will say you can even hit F3 to make it even easier. You can see there's 4 wards. They put a lot of vision on this map, and it's not even like they're bad wards. There are 2 defensive wards on their side of the river, but there's some good wards mid.
I mean, the easiest way to do that here is just place your first wards, and then as soon as you get new ones to purchase, you place those immediately too.
Yep.
And if your opponents aren't as on time with that, then yeah, pretty simple, easy. Although if you are wrong on that, you do lose Moonbucks. That's a little bit scary.
That is true. So,
but OG nests themselves 200. Could be 400 if they take away.
Top lane, the Lucent Beam coming out. They're not making a go. No Tail and Fly, a little underleveled. No Tail's actually up to level 4, so he's not that bad. But remember, you have Mad as well as S4 doing extraordinarily well in the laning phase so far. But it's just this Luna having a bit of a tough time because of that defensive tri-lane from Na'Vi.
Fly's looking to swing around. Oh, big mistake, though. He actually spots the creep wave, and now General can possibly retreat, but he doesn't have a TP.
He's just running at No Tail. He doesn't have a TP, 10 seconds. Disruption coming in. They have Firefly. They might get Lasso. Yeah, I don't think he needs it. He does have the extra skill point ready for S4, but they're going to just burn him down with S4. Yeah, Roger walked up. He needed to be careful. He wanted to burrow strike to save General. That wasn't going to happen, obviously, so...
Yeah, I mean, he was certainly in behind enemy lines in that one. That's pretty safe to see. How's the hero death one working? I guess we still have no deaths yet. We're up to 6 minutes here in terms of the 2 presidents. Yeah.
So we might see both of these bounties. We still have a long way to go, to be fair. JerAx is going to get caught with the Viper Strike. We'll go for the TP. Meanwhile, mid lane.
Oh no, Shackles. That's their president, man.
Matt is in trouble. He's got Ghost Shroud. He's going to get it off. He uses the Death Pulse as well. Reapers will come in. That almost gets the kill on Roger. The Disruption save as well. S4 is going to burn them down. They have to leave now. They might want this kill, but they will find it. That is going to be Mad. It drops down. Now S4 walks a little bit too far. He's going to get shackled up on the high ground. They turn it around. The Firefly was not enough damage, and OG will lose another hero. And that is going to be Mr. President dead in the dirt for OG. Oh, Dendy. Well done.
Well, yeah, he gets picked off. The crazy part is he got the kill right as he died. So if he had just a little bit more survivability there, he could have actually very likely stayed alive through that gank. So very close, but a successful challenge cancel there for Na'Vi.
Yeah, Crystallize, he's still alive, he's still doing well, and he's going to have Manta style in the near future. Has level 1 Doppelganger. He does need to be a little bit careful, but as of right now, OG, they haven't found a way to initiate on him, really. They have the Blink Dagger for the Batrider coming out here in the near future. He's up to 1,500 net worth. And No Tail might get caught in the top lane. Roger's walking on through. Going to give him the auto-attack Burrow Strike, but they need more damage from General. The Lucent Beam coming out, No Tail will hightail it away. They need another Burrow, which is in 5 seconds. They will drop the Firestorm. It's going to be close. He has no Eclipse. He's still level 5. They're going to get this kill. They just died in tower.
Yeah, the big negative there going aggro tri-lane is if things don't go so well, then when you try to rotate back and have a normal game, it's very difficult to do so. So, No Tail's not level 6 yet. His last hits are not as good.
JerAx is dead as well in the bottom lane. Man, there are a lot of kills in the beginning of this game. 9-4 at 8 minutes.
And we are approaching the 12-minute mark. Keep in mind we do have a bounty there. If you get 4 bounty runes at the 12-minute mark, that you get extra money.
Yes. So... We'll see if that happens. Fly getting chased down in the meantime. They drop the Firestorm. A couple more auto attacks will do the job. The Corrosive Caustic Finale will do it for Roger. Now rotating in is going to be OG. They're going to find an Impale potentially on General. Lucent Beam comes out. They don't even need the Impale to secure the kill. Roger's on the run as well. Another Lucent Beam up at 1. He has Burrow Strike. He has Sandstorm, so he will get away. So a lot of rotations from OG, but they only secure 1 kill out of this. Eventually, Roger's kind of close. The Impale hits. He might be Reapered, and it's going to be close. He will survive. Sandstorm up. He burrows to the high ground.
Nice bro.
That was very good. Roger knew he was probably fine. Had just enough HP to survive, and he will make it out.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Good escape. I thought he was going to go down for sure, but level 1 Reaper Scythe not doing enough damage. Looks like OG is trying to get some levels. No-Tail as well is going a little bit greedy in terms of his build, opting for 2 Moonglaives early to help enhance his farm speed, but he is going back into Lucent Beams now, so it looks like he does want to be able to team fight in a decent way.
Yeah, he can get off some good Eclipses. Maybe they can turn things around for him. He's actually only a little bit behind the PL at this point, which is kind of surprising.
And PL is just AFK jungling at this point. He does not want us in the lane. They're thinking about bounties here. I think if PL was playing a normal game, he might be more likely to push the bot lane or the mid lane or something like that, but they're thinking about Moonbucks here, and he's not that far away from Diffusal Blade, so sit in the jungle, low chance he gets ganked, and that'll be a big payoff for him.
Bit of Malice, Firestorm, no other harass. But you're right, though, when you think about it. I mean, Na'Vi, they have about 800 Moonbucks left at this point, and that's just for game 1. There's still potentially 2 games in this series that need to be played, so having 800 Moonbucks, you want to complete these bounties, you want to get as much money as possible, and so far they're on their way with the Mr. President. They have lost one of those bounties in terms of the War of the Wards, but still. They're doing pretty well in that regard, at least.
They'll be fine here. Alright, 10-minute runes. Shadow Shaman rotating around the smoke with the Sand King. So a little under-leveled on the Na'Vi supports, but their map pressure and overall Moonbucks are sitting pretty. General's got 4 poison stacks as well. If this catches, he keeps barely dodging it here.
Yeah, he's just sidestepping. No-Tail about to get caught, though. They will have the Firestorm, the Shackles coming out. Good disruption save, but No-Tail is still in trouble. The Pit of Malice. He's going to pop the Eclipse. He's going to try to get a kill here, but it's going onto the creeps instead. No-Tail not getting the RNG, and even if he did, I'm not sure he gets a kill there. Would have been close. Meanwhile, S4 gets a kill on Dendy in the bottom lane, which is his blank reveal for the Batrider, so...
Well, that's a nice pickup at least. They also commit the next Assassin ultimate for the damage here. And Fly's going to try to get out of danger, but Roger can catch him here.
Yeah, the Burrow comes out. They have Caustic Finale level 1. Use the Shadow Poison from Fly. Disruption up and ready. Good Sandstorm to avoid it. Roger, he needs a Burrow Strike. He's got it in 1 instead. Fly will disrupt. Still getting slowed. He's got 3 stacks of the Poison. Honestly, Roger's just trying to do this on his own. With Seneko walking up, Fly needs to be a bit more careful, but he's not going to go back to that tier 1 tower. They're just going to let this go, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a little dangerous for to approach here. In the meantime, though, I think Matt is going to be still pushing the mid lane, but with Viper respawning, that's all going to get shut down. They're still going to lose their tier 1, so pretty tough for them. We do have the 12-minute mark coming up in a second, so Na'Vi on the verge of completing Mr. President, and they also have to start thinking about the 4 bounty runes. If they can nail those, a bunch of extra free Moonbucks.
They have a lot of vision for these bounty runes on the other side of the map as well. If you look at it bottom and as well as top lane, they've got some vision here. They're waiting on this side of the river for Na'Vi. But,
yeah, it's tough on the bot side, though. That's kind of where OG controls right now, so I feel like they'll be able to get 2 no problem, but Sand King TPing the bot lane, I don't think any team's going to try to accomplish this. It's just a little bit too difficult right now.
OG will smoke. They will sit towards the bounty rune. They're moving into a different direction. Jirax is going to Vendetta, so they don't seem too keen on trying to take this one, but I don't think... They just want to make sure they get at least one of these bounty runs here, so...
I think the PL is actually losing a lot of net worth. There's a 12-minute mark, so that should be the completion here. And yeah, we're sharing bounty runes at the 12-minute mark, so... they do get the Mr. President challenge, at least. Good for them. But yes. I do feel like the PL's farm is really suffering here. He's 2-0-3. He's got lower net worth than the Batrider, than the Necrophos. Like, this AFK jungling thing has genuinely cost them some time.
So you think he's doing this because of Mr. President, or is this just...
I think he was, partially, yes.
Okay.
I guess it was kind of scary getting, like, lassoed and Necro ulted or whatever, but I feel like he spent more time in the jungle than he would have normally.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. He's still a little bit behind in net worth. He could catch up a little bit later, getting involved in some kills, getting more farm, especially if he gets boots of travel, start keeping around the map, something like that. But for now, Dendy is in the top of the net worth. He has gone for the 4-staff, working on the Dragonlance now, so the Hurricane Pike is going to be his next item. Typical first item build for Viper. You go with the Treads. He has an Aquila as well, so he's doing pretty well in terms of early game items. I think even has a wand. He does, so... Dendy is pretty much ready to fight. He has his Viper Strike, he has level 3 poison attack. But for now, OG kind of playing together on this bottom side of the map, looking for a potential Blink Lasso for S4, which would be his second lasso of the game.
And OG is just kind of sitting in a position where they don't really want to make it clear that they're pressuring the bot tower, but if somebody does come forward, they can get lucky and get a kill. Roger does spot out the ancient jungling, though, the large camp jungling, so Just very defensive positions for OG right now. I kind of like how they're playing this. Sit the rest of their heroes behind their farming heroes, and just wait for good opportunities.
Yeah. We will see if OG try to make a go. They're TPing out No Tail. General's walking up. They have scanned and seen S4, which would be a huge kill, but instead, he will lasso up Sneko. He's going to blink himself back. No Tail. It was kind of a bait. No Tail TP to the Tier 1 tower bottom lane, so they bait something out. I mean, they didn't even see the TP. I just don't... That was very strange.
Yeah, I love the blink by S4 as well. He knows that if he blinks full distance, then his lasso will break. So he did a short distance blink to get a little bit less out of position, and helps get a kill there on Sneko. And that's going to finally be what they've been looking for, which is an opportunity to pressure the tower a bit.
Yeah, JerAx is also behind the tower here, underneath the tower. The Veil, rather the Hood of Defiance, will get dropped for General. He's nearby. He dropped the Firestorm. Pit Analysis up and ready to go as well. He has level 4 Atrophy Aura, so they need to be careful. Dendy will TP himself in. General will just clear the creep wave, and No Tail's not trying to commit too hard because he has nobody behind him. Matt is farming across the map. He's doing really well now. He's up to 6,000 net worth, working on a Pipe and Radiance. We'll see which one he gets first. In the meantime, Burrow Strike, they're going to find JerAx, the Spike Carapace, the Doppelganger, good and pale. JerAx needs to get out. He will stick himself up, still trying to run here. He has Vendetta in 3. Can he get it off in time? It's going to be close. Another Death Pulse. He doesn't even need it. He's already back to safety at this point, so...
Gets all out fine. Dendy looking for a kill with his Invis. Gonna spot No Tail, looks like. Yeah, he will. I don't think he can commit to this though. The Shrine's full and ready to heal, so if he does try to go for this kill, needs at least one other person to rotate, and General's busy pushing the tower, so I don't think he even comes over.
Yeah, so, Dendy thought about it. He says, I can't do this. You're right.
Dangerous.
Yep.
Unlikely to get the kill, so... I gotta do a bit of de-warding here. They basically need to get a hero kill, and after that point, commit to hitting towers, but... Disruption on the mid lane.
Yeah, they're going to go for an Impale, but Dendy slides himself forward with the Force Staff. Looking for Fly. He's going to get chased down the Viper Strike. Might lose 1 here for OG. Bit of Malice just to make sure he stays. They Demonic Purge Dendy.
Oh, he's doing it.
He did it, and Fly does get it off. He said Demonic Purge. I think he had a copy-paste, and he just put it right down in chat before he even dropped it, so I guess that counts as a completion.
That's all... No, he's got to do it 5 times.
Oh, you got it. Okay, 5 times.
That was all caps is beautiful, man. Good usage.
He was ready.
And, you know, it's like his death was worth it. He does a very small amount of damage to Viper. And he's 1/5 of the way to completing his challenge.
He just needs to do it 4 more times for their team.
Do you remember that one was called?
Bankai, I believe. I think.
For anime name they attached to that one.
Well, I don't know what Bankai means. I'm not sure what that is. I know Death Note, but...
Okay, hopefully it's not some, like, terrible word that the challenge readers chose.
I thought it meant, like, bonsai, which is a Japanese word for, like, cheering and stuff, but no.
I have no idea. I cannot verify. I refuse to say the word until I know.
All right. We'll wait on it.
This.
Tweet at Purge, guys, so he understands what the deal is.
Dire does get a tower, but in the meantime, Navi's going to do some pushing top. One of the big advantages for their lineup is that they can constantly push waves with Underlord, and between like Viper and Underlord, they're very survivable as well. So it's kind of scary for OG to take fights, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they don't really have the best AoE to deal with Phantom Lancer either. So right. I think the PL pick actually put Navi in a really good spot in terms of some of these early engagements here.
I think if they can get a bit more... Oh, Blasphemous going to come out. They're going to try to find Roger. The Reapers, he is dead. General's TPing. They need to be careful. They still have Matt going to work here. They're going to drop the Shrine as well. No Tail will drop the Eclipse. A lot of damage, but again, like you talked about, General's so tanky. They need to get out. They've dropped down the ward. Sneko has got the Shackles off as well. Mass Serpent wards for Sneko. He gets it done, so now they have one as well. Mad's still fine. Ghost Shroud comes in. They actually secure the kill with a Flame Break, I believe, onto that Sneko, but Crystallize will come in, drain Matt of his mana, and get the kill as well, so nothing he can do. Demonic Purge says Fly, but did he do it again? Did he actually do it?
He didn't actually cast his ultimate. He just, I think he pressed enter and pasted it just in case. Because you gotta say it before you cast it, right? So yes. You have to like press enter, paste it, press enter again, and then cast your ultimate. So he just changed his mind. A little bit of a letdown there.
It's like, guys, I'm doing... Also, it's kind of a fake out, too, if you're Navi. Somebody saying, oh, Demonic Purge, they're still going to fight. Look out.
Does that ever happen in anime where somebody says their move, but then doesn't follow through? I feel like they always say it. It's not like they don't just back out or something.
I mean, in like certain old-school shonens, yeah, they do that all the time, but I feel like it's kind of... I've seen people...
The trope is played out, is that what
I'm saying there's a different trope now where they say they're going to do something, they do something different now. There's a lot of fake outs in anime, right? It's not important. Listen, Kevin, if you want to talk about anime, we can talk about anime.
That was a real anime question right there. That was important because I need to know if Fly's following the doctrine.
Well,
so it's okay to fake out.
Fly's the new shonen.
You say you're
hero.
gonna do your move and then you just walk away from the enemies.
Well, not walk away. Well, that's not what usually. They just do another move usually. But meanwhile, they're gonna find No-Tail. He got rooted up by the Ancient Prowler Shaman. They're gonna grab the kill. The epicenter comes out. I think he would have been dead anyways, but still.
They're gonna catch Underlord on the other side of the map.
They're looking for him. He's gonna try to use the Dark Rift to get away. They're gonna bring Dendi as well. They just don't have enough damage. They have no damage here to bring him down. So General and Dendi will be fine. They're back at the well.
Too bad. Batroda uses Force Staff as well just to approach, so there was a small chance they could force somebody outside of the range or something, but it doesn't end up working out, and S4 is going for BOTs next, so it's also gone for the spell and perk at 10, which is kind of interesting, but I guess sees himself as the mid hero. He's got to deal enough damage to get kills here.
It's clear without. Oh, there it is.
I felt that one coming, dude.
Yeah, Seneko, he might have as well. Either shot comes out, no shackles, no mana. The Impale will come through, and S4 will get a dominating spree for himself, getting some extra bit of magic damage spell amplification coming in from that level 10 talent. So,
you know, if any of these heroes were an anime character, it's definitely Shadow Demon. I think that one's pretty.
Yeah, Shadow Demon.
Pretty clear. He has all these like weird, like he just made an illusion of his enemy that he killed. He's gonna use that in like the hype last anime battle fighter, and there's gonna be like 3 pages of confusion. Where'd that illusion come from? And then the.
I'm just gonna say this, Valve, but if you made a Dota 2 anime, I would freak the fuck out. Okay.
I'm sure that's all they needed.
All right, guys.
Would Mott be excited? Yes. Push it through, guys.
that's the checklist. You got it. That's the one check mark on the checklist.
Yeah, they were just waiting for you.
Oh, Mott's gonna love it.
To express that you would like their anime, Dota and manga or whatever, and that is what it's done now. It's in the works.
There is comics, so it's kind of like the manga, but still. JRX is behind enemy lines. He has been deaded up. I don't know if there's any detection here from Navi. It looks like they have no sentries.
That's on Seneko. Dude, they just keep nailing their support.
Demonic Purge, does he have it? I don't think he does. He didn't even use it. Serpent Wars gets dropped down. He doesn't drop it as well, so he doesn't get the words out. It's too late. I think Seneko. Unfortunate there, buddy. Meanwhile, Disruption coming in mad. He's going to get caught. Pit of Malice will force himself away. The Ghost Shroud coming out. Demonic Purge, he got it again. Fly is on point with this so far. Crystallize in the meantime, chasing down Mad, burning away his mana with that Diffusal Blade. They've got a nice Impale to slow him down. They're getting run at here. The Epicenter, it's going to be on to 2. Crystallize gets a dominating spree. In fact, a double kill. Now up to a mega kill spree, and OG will lose 3 heroes. They need to back up while Dendi got mad on the back lines, and they will take this tier 2 tower bottom lane as well. Oh. Okay.
Well, he definitely nailed the second Master Ward, but apparently he did it some other time that I didn't catch. I'm not sure.
I think he...
That's all that matters is the anime right now.
That's exactly.
I mean, it looked like such a good start to the fight, in my opinion, for OG because they jumped on the support, but the fact that Seneko was able to get his wards off and deal some damage in the meantime made it a lot harder for OG to take the fight. And the other problem is that Necrophos doesn't have his Radiance yet. And I justify him buying out his Pipe and Radiance recipe because he didn't want to lose gold. But the fact that he doesn't have mana now is really costing him because he just... The fact that he doesn't have Radiance, because he just gets mana drained by Phantom Lancer and then he just stands there. He can't do anything. Yeah. But at least with Radiance, you're going to know more rapidly which PL is the real one. You're dealing damage just by being alive. But now he basically can go into the fight, but then he has to leave right away. He can't get his ultimate off because he's just getting mana burn too hard.
Yeah, he is getting drained significantly. They might find Crystallize. There's the Lasso coming in. He's actually rather tanky, but still might get caught. Reapers is going to come in, almost getting the kill. He is solo. He doppelgangers away. They're going to find him, but Roger, the counter initiation, the burrow onto 3. That is a huge play coming in for Navi, and that will secure them. I believe.
Oh, no.
Oh, they just walk into the high ground. Pit of Malice. This is troublesome. Fly will get off the Disruption as well as the Demonic Purge, but they're still going to die. It looks like it's Mad. He will go Shroud. There's the Blink Burrow coming in. They need to get to the Shrine so Mad can survive. It's going to be close. He will get it off, but I don't think he's going to make it away. He might. He forces himself out up to the high ground. Mad about to get burrowed. Again, 2 seconds I cooled up for Roger. Another Death Pulse coming in. There's that Burrow Strike. They're TPing in with Crystallize. He's back into the fray. They don't even need him. The damage is already done, and OG will lose 3 more heroes. They were so close to getting Crystallized there, but again, he's just able to survive a little bit longer than they would have liked.
They're just not impacting enough damage there. They had to get the kill. All right, he definitely
that's it right there.
Not very enthusiastic. He's like
Master Rewards.
Then he drops all these like snakes out of nowhere.
Well, they might get the tier 3 tower, which you might be excited for.
Somebody need to
Death Note. Oh, they're looking for somebody. They have 30 seconds, I believe.
Don't they have to name? Okay, all right. They're 2218.
I think they have to name someone. You're right.
He's got to die at 48 minutes. If somebody else dies,
he might get caught.
But if they kill anybody else, they ruin it though. So technically,
so
they don't want to kill
say?
No-Tail. They said Shadow Demon.
Oh,
if it's
Fly.
48 to 30 seconds after that.
Yeah, they're not getting this done.
I think they're leaving.
They're Dark Rifting away.
Interesting.
The Death Note is not successful.
At least he all caps that one. It was probably an exit though. It was like an exit.
Navi or no Kira. That's an anime reference, by the way.
All right, they have 30 seconds now to kill Shadow Demon. Starting now.
I think Fly's just going to stay in the base.
I mean, it's probably a good idea. Don't let him get the double here, because it's looking a lot like OG is going to lose this game personally. Like
they have just, more Moonbucks, and Navi are getting a little bit low on their own Moonbucks, so...
Well, they're good on gold this game, that's for sure. And it's all about who moves forward, man, and it's not looking good for OG right now. They just don't have enough damage. Their trialing didn't go well enough. Luna's trying to catch up desperately, but when their team fights actually start, the pipe just shuts everything down.
You were talking about Crystallize. He was farming the jungle, maybe getting a little bit behind in net worth, but so far he's done a great job. He's now top in net worth. He's doing most of the damage here for Navi, along with Dendi on the Viper, and they will try to secure Roche for themselves. JerAx is walking by. There is a sentry. He almost walked into it, but just swiftly dodged it, so...
No career kill either, so... yeah, it looks like Navi just going to have an easy Roche here. Underlord's amazing at taking Roche because the percentage health loss, max HP burn thing, works on Roshan.
Yeah, that's really good stuff. No server warrants needed. In fact, it's on cooldown for 12. They're taking this rather quickly. Thank God they made PL a better Roshan hero than it used to be.
Yeah, he's pretty strong right now, and he's really fast. 443 movement speed.
He's very speedy. He's got bots and a Yasha. Not to mention plenty of agility to work with, so his movement speed rather high, and he's going to have a Manta style as well here in a moment, so things are looking rather good for Navi. They're going to smoke up with Navi. Crystallize will be up front. He won't be smoked. They're going to Nether Toxin the wave and try to find some of the heroes. They're going to push up to the high ground. They've already taken the racks in the top lane. Now they're going to try for mid or maybe a kill. Death Note, Shadow Demon, they're
just going to keep typing it? I don't know. Is that okay?
I think it's... Wait, do you only have one chance?
I thought there was only one chance.
Maybe there's only one chance. Let me know. Let me know what you see. They do drop Master Rewards as Seneko does say that. I think he got it off in time for when he said it. Yeah. Jump in. There's the last. They'll try to find General. He did pop the pipe in time. The Eclipse coming in. Not that much damage. The Viper Strike. Mad getting chased down as well. The tier 3's already gone. Dendi's BK beat up. And Mad, the Ghost Shroud might save him, but still getting run down is going to be S4. Crystallize the damage. Demonic Purge says Fly. They're looking for this kill. They want the Death Note. Did they get it? I believe so. I don't know if they could do it twice, though. That's the question. They will take 2 kills for Crystallize. A double kill. They will Dark Rift back to the racks, essentially. And this will be another set, and OG looking like they might go down here in game number 1.
Yeah, they still don't have a Radiance, just 1,200 gold away, so the Necrophos just feels kind of worthless right now. Yeah, trying to find S4, they're not quite on target here, and he's actually doing a lot of damage. There's the Aegis burn.
Yeah.
Sand King's getting low. They could maybe clean this up here.
It's going to be close. There are a couple of buybacks available. They will Viper Strike Matt again. He is going to get chased down. His Ghost Shroud about to be done. Crystallize will Spirit Lance No-Tail, who will dodge it swiftly with the Manta style, but he's still getting chased down. Now he's getting purged up. The Disruption comes out just in time, buying back from everybody for OG. Meanwhile, another lasso. They want Dendi. No-Tail will get dropped down. That's a dieback, I believe, but Dendi's still fighting fit. He will back himself up and away. He has 15 seconds on his BKB. They're still trying to chase him down. Mad, slowly but surely, can he get Dendi? The Glimmer Cape, it's not going to be enough. He will get chased down, and Mad will get the kill. And now Seneko has to TP himself out. Looks like he won't make it away. Can they get everybody else out is the question, and the answer is yes. General will hightail it out of there.
Cool stun. Rapport?
Yeah, that's another one we haven't figured out. So in terms of depth,
I don't even care.
Okay, all right.
We have to go all the way back to the beginning of the chat. There's a lot of finite chatting rules today, that's for sure. But
yeah.
What's really happened is OG has lost 2 sets of racks. They have a huge gold deficit this game. They still do not have a Radiance on Necrophos, and it looks like they are very close to ultimate defeat. If they lose like one more team fight, then I think Navi's gonna be able to clean this one out, no problem.
Yeah, I mean they use a lot of their buybacks here. Most of them, in fact, the only one available is S4, and I guess Fly's kind of close. I don't really think they care that much about it. Roger will spot out Fly here in a moment. He's going to blink in. Eul Scepter comes out. I mean, Death Note's already been either completed or failed, one way or the other. They're going to try to find Fly in the meantime. They will get the Pit of Malice. He'll go for a TP, and he might make it out. Nope, Crystallize has so much damage. Just drops him down pretty much immediately.
That was a great try on the TP. I didn't see that coming, but ends up getting killed, and this is going to be probably the high ground attempt instead of finishing the Radiance. Looks like Necro's just going to tangent towards Veil of Discord instead, which makes a lot of sense. Less expensive. They'll put him in a good spot. No-Tail's in trouble, though. They don't have a Shadow Demon to save.
This is going to be a dieback. Maybe the Shackles will come in. Crystallize is doing a lot of damage, and No-Tail, one more auto attack away from death, and will be there. Crystallize will get the job done. Coming in from the back lines is going to be another. Master for more. Here it goes. Navi, they have almost certainly completed this bounty. They're looking for more. Mad's going to get caught. He's in the well. He's solo. Will they dive this? Crystallize wants this kill. He's going to get it. Now Mad is dead. 2 dead for about 70 seconds here. And GG is called. OG will go down in game number 1. And Navi, they will take an advantage of this best of 3 series.
Well, I think at least Fly's going to get some points here for casting his ultimate 5 times. a little bit of all chat that game, but Na'Vi just a commanding victory. OG tried for an aggro tri-lane, things did not go so well. The other lane stabilized without much issue, but the issue was that Necro got killed in a couple important moments. Like, if he had like 1-2 less deaths and maybe got 1 or 2 more kills, this game could have been completely different. Because if he would have gotten a Radiance at a reasonable time, and that would have turned him into a big damage monster, and then I feel like all those mid-game fights could have